Hello. I'm back to the 100-day project. I am quite a bit behind because I've been doing a major overhaul on my studio, which is cool. So I will just thought I'd bring you along while I catch up, and then at the end I'll give you a little tour. So these are pieces that I picked out quite a bit, like almost a week or so ago. I'm just going to glue them down. Hope you guys are enjoying the spring weather we've had. It's been very up and down, rainy, sunny, chilly, but it's spring. And then I heard on the radio that it might get up to 90 degrees next week, so I'm like, great. Just go straight to summer, which I love summer, but I don't like it to go that fast. And this is just a sticker of the moon that I ripped in half. And that green piece is a piece of vellum, which is wanting to kind of curl up. And I've been taking the pieces of the string off of the tags, and I think when I get to day 100 I'm gonna take all the strings off, even the ones that I added, because I want to have a real kind of symmetrical presentation of them. So I think it'll be better if they're all the same you know, I'm trying to say same size. Yeah, well, they're not gonna be the same size, but similar as far as not some hanging and some. I can put them more in a more level configuration, if you will. Let's see if I'm just trying to keep the sticker from being sticky. Put that back on, and the word says companions. Thankful for the creative community, so we don't feel alone in what we're doing. So that's a simple one. Companions. What's that? Is that over here? Okay. Knock things over. I'm gonna do Wednesday. Pretty piece of fabric in there, and need something to get these out of here. They're stuck in there. There we go. Do you find yourself wanting to do spring cleaning, or do you more of a fall, or are you just always ongoing? I don't know. For some reason this year spring really has inspired me to go through things, which is cool. And just kind of something that's helped me as I've been going through things and releasing things and reorganizing them is just telling myself that, you know, if I'm letting go of something, that asking the question, did it serve the purpose? Even if it was just something that inspired me for a moment, you know? Didn't have to have like a purpose of, what am I trying to say? It didn't have to be like a functional purpose, but just the purpose of giving me joy in that moment that I used it and played with it, or thought that I might make something with it. But even if I didn't make something with it, it was nice to let it go. Or they're having a citywide garage sale in the fall, so I've just been bagging things up to take there. I have this sticker with the mushrooms, but I think I'm gonna just save that because I really like how that came together pretty quickly. That little composition with fabric and papers. Whoop, hold that there. And then let's see what the word says. Much better. there. I think, I'm trying to decide if I think I'm just gonna leave that blank, even though I could stamp something there, but it's kind of like much better, more space. Okay, Thursday. My word of the year is ready. So I think part of going through the studio has been a sense of wanting to feel like I can just come in and that it's ready for me to work and play and explore, instead of coming in and feeling like I've got to hurry up and, you know, get things set up or something like that. I can't, you know, it's nice to just come in and have the clear desk. Oops. I don't want that to tuck up there. Yeah. Kind of like in the overhang today. It's been fun to see how each one, you know, each week, it's kind of almost like a little mini series each week since I pick out the ephemera beforehand. And this says strange stories. There are little stories, aren't there? These feel like little stories. I don't know if they're strange, but it's a fun thought, kind of mystery. Strange stories. Okay. It's kind of fun. I mean, I didn't know making these little things, sometimes it does go quickly, but I'm just kind of enjoying, because I've been putting off doing this for a while, so I just thought this is fun. I'm having fun. This one has the other side of the moon. I think I'll take that and put that aside. I made this patch over here. I'm gonna add some other stuff. I had like an iron-on patch that I stamped some numbers on, so I don't know. All right, I saw this piece instead. All right, one thing at a time. It's just kind of jumping into my hand, and also I just keep putting things aside because I'm like, not feeling it. Now I'm gonna keep any tabs that I make on these because I like that, but do I want here? Do I want number? Seems these numbers seem too big for this, so I'll put that back. I have some other like fabric over here. It's like it's for cross stitching, but I like it for like a little border or lace kind of border. You could stamp a word on that if you wanted to. And I'm actually not using anything that was in the little package. Put a little bit of this doily back in here. And I'm going to just staple this on. And then this says writing and drawing, so I think I'm gonna put writing up here. actually. Didn't stick down too much yet. Cut off the end. Space it out a little bit more. Writing. And this is the point where your hands start getting sticky. This is the point where I should have like a little wet wipe nearby. Which I can get one, but maybe I will. Okay. It's kind of interesting because the word drawing, the R is kind of faded. That's okay. Wipe my hands off. It's always interesting when you do a major cleanup because you find things that you forgot that you had. I have these little trays, and these are like magazine images, and then I just have a tray with a bunch of different paper stuff over here. And then I got these out because I like this. They used to have sushi in them. So I'm going to put little paper things here and fabric things there for my scraps. Okay. And that's bad. All right, we've got 4 done. Some scraps that go in the trash. And then these little papery ones I'll put over there because I'm just not interested in using them. I don't keep every little scrap because that seems overwhelming to me for some reason. I know some people like to, but it's just not my style. I like to find new things. This one's pretty plain. Only 3 things in there. Let me see. I have these little pieces of fabric that I got one time. They're washi. They're like got sticky on the back of them. Make it like that. I found them when I was organizing. The other thing I asked myself, it's hard because I do teach art classes too, so I keep a lot of things around just for inspiration and to share with my students, but basically I asked myself, how do I need more than one of some things? So it's hard to answer. Sometimes I could say yes, but it's like, well, what if I want to, use that for something else? But the other thing I did to help kind of take up less space is I started pulling stuff out of like I had some big sample books of wallpaper and stuff like that, and I just took out the pieces that I wanted instead of keeping the whole big book because it was just taking up too much space. I'm just gonna re-poke the hole in there. Okay. All right. And then I left this little flower and this little piece of pink fabric. This little pink velvety fabric inspired me to get, I bought some new things at IKEA for this room so that I could just kind of, sometimes you just need to freshen things up. So basically I bought like a velvety pillow because I love the feel of this fabric. So I wanted some in my studio. And this one says began to explore. Right, I like it. Not keeping them really in order, so that's all right. I got some water up here from a drink earlier. All right, throw some things away. Okay, I'll put these back here. Just have this piece of washi tape here. Make sure I stay in frame. That doesn't guarantee that I will. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All right, we're up to Sunday. And then we have 3 more to do. Well, I guess 2 more. And we'll decide. Yeah, we'll see. We'll at least do Sunday and fill this back up, and then maybe I'll do the other catching up off camera. We'll see. We shall see. This is that grid paper, sticky paper. I'm looking for some ink, distress ink. It's on my card over here, or maybe something else. Maybe I'll choose one of these inks. I just want to add a little color to this. Here's Cocoa, or London Fog, or Desert. Let's try Desert Stand. Just don't want this to be so stark white. The other thing that organizing helps me with is getting back out some supplies that I'd forgotten about, like these. I love these little inker things. But I forget to use them when I don't see them. So now I have them set out where I can see them. The other thing that helped me with organizing is I tried to put like things together. So I had kind of clutter all over all the carts that I have, so I designated the green cart always was for just my own personal art supplies to use when I'm in this room. And then I had another cart that had a lot of just like inspiration and stuff on it, but I put all my electronics, like my computer and monitor. Sometimes I like to watch YouTube in here while I'm working, so I got that over there. Kind of want a focal point for this one. See what I got here. Maybe I'll take one of these ladies. They won't be able to be the whole thing, but I could at least get a smaller one and cut her down a little bit. Like that. Yeah, that's cute. I found these online. They're very cool. They're like textured paper. That's the only problem about watching YouTube, is that I see ideas of other things that I want, so then I buy things. But it's okay. Someone says never ceased. I'm never ceased. Okay, very cute. All right, I like it. Here you go, a little close up. So then let's refill the inspiration box with some things that I've found here in this room. And let's see, what do I want here? I have some little Tim Holtz people. I didn't really want to use ready-made things, but why not, right? Alright, here we go. Got some little things here. So this was a funny thing. I had these little trays with stuff in them, and they were in a bigger box, and I was like, it's such a pain to get them in and out of that bigger box. And then I was like, oh, duh, take them out of the bigger box and just have them separate. They don't need to be in the bigger box to be stored. I'm gonna take some more of this washi fabric and put them in some of these. There's a nice little piece of fabric sticking out over here. I've really been enjoying fabric lately too. That's how I got started on organizing everything. I was like, oh, I need to organize my fabric. Here's a little tag. You put a tag on a tag. See if that happens, right? Yeah, this is a little bin that has like different tag stuff in it. That's kind of fun though. So we have a ticket theme coming up. It's a paper. I don't mind using ready-made paper, but like, except for like the lady that I just used, I really didn't want to use any things from other artists on the tags, but that's okay. Ooh, there's a piece of paper that says from buttons. Let's kind of break that apart. Okay, and then what else do I have? I have some little bundles of fabric over here. These are some, oh, this, where did this one come from? This is one that I just bought, and the lady has it very nicely organized. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm not ready to use it yet. I just got it. I don't want to use it yet. But this is some fabric that I bought, so I'm gonna use this. And I copied her idea and wrapped the fabric around some playing cards. And then I couldn't find my bulb pins, but I found my bulb pins now, so I can use them to pin them shut. I just decided to use my paper clips, so that was good. So let's see, what else can we find here? It could be like a focal point. It's pretty cool. I gotta put my words in too, and I'll do that off camera. I did use some of these little flowers and these little sewing elements. And here's some more of these kind of little ladies. These are like little faux stamps that have phases of the moons and different things like that on them. All right, I think that's good enough for now. I'm gonna close them down and be ready to continue the journey. Have a good rest of your day and week, and I'll be back next week with some more 100-day project. Bye.